Hi guys, welcome back to Amnesia, a machine for pigs. It's been a while, so I don't really remember what the hell I'm doing. Why the hell am I walking so slow? Oh! Great, if I demon children. Okay. Of December. Can a man construct himself anew? Can a man, on realizing who he is, on what he has become, tear himself apart down to the bricks and begin again? Are our souls just this? Tiny cogwheels and clockwork and intricate machines to serve a function that, upon reflection, we might set to a new task? Can a man, defined by his actions, defined by that which he now finds abhorrent, set to sabotaging this body, his machine, until those children of his soul turn in new motion, and he may awake in a new sun, a new year, a new century with hope in his heart? As I reach my hands to the exposed wires, I ask myself this: is redemption possible for such a creature as I? And if not, then surely better to die amongst my creations than to continue to live as a monster. Alright, now I've got my Blue Moon wheat ale beer here. I'm trying to determine if I am completely alcohol intolerant or if I'm just allergic to something in very many beers and wines. This Blue Moon doesn't have any yeast, so I'm going to see if that's the problem. If I start to get stuffy, then you'll know that I'm still allergic to it. So, yeah. Now, alcohol intolerance is not having low tolerance. It means that your body lacks the enzyme it needs to process the alcohol. And very common symptoms of alcohol intolerance are nasal congestion, which is what I get, and a flushed face. So it is done. The saboteur was me, and the voice on the telephone was him. But what of us? How do we connect? Surely I cannot be responsible for all I see about me. I cannot remember. All I can grasp is a moment when the world split into two pieces, and the innards of humanity fell from an orifice torn agape into my open, bifurcated heart. Steam vent access only at low pressure. I think bifurcated or bifurcated means cut in half.
Where are my children?
Why'd you ask, Landers? You know the answer well enough.
Automatic pressure regulator shut off. August 31st. Children really are the most wonderfully useful creatures. Ugh. The unfortunates from the orphanage have proved indispensable in cleaning the larger steam pipes. It appears that matter from the slaughtering process may indeed vaporize at source, but drifts like dust through the air and lodges in the pipes, causing them to foul. Periodically, we shut the pressure down and send one of our pixies into the pipes to scrub the reconstituted fat away. Armed with just a shortened broom, our little explorers venture into the dark. Of course, we can only keep pressure down for a short period, so they must be fast, or they risk being trapped and boiled by the superheated vapors when they rush back into the system. Then we will be sending their comrades in afterwards to scrape free the cooling mess. The survivors tell me you can reach all manner of places within the complex through the pipes. I smile, tell them I am so proud, and then feed them to the pigs. So there's not something we can press or manipulate. steam vents, all about me, the thunder of machinery, the blasts of boiling steam. I cannot pass without fear of scalding. I am a lobster, cracked, my circulation stagnated. My vital motions impeded. The steam will boil me whole, unless I can find a way to shut it off. You were just there, and you couldn't do anything.
What are you doing, little piggy? Do you think I will allow you to sabotage me again?
I want my children, you unholy bastard!
Will it hurt them?
A cleansing fire always burns, little Mandus, but it purifies and it makes anew. Did it hurt to carve out the fevered flesh? Did it hurt to cut free the gangrenous foot? Ask instead this. Can we save them?
When did I say that? That is not me. That is not me!
Oh, here we go. I really wish they'd stop with this slow blur crap. It gives me a headache. Can I please turn my light on now? I don't even know what I'm looking at. December 1st. There was a spoon of medicine, I says, and it's a silver spoon. What you did get born holding. Never so painful for a mummy dear, but grasped so hard it was in a little screaming red fist. Later you used your spoon to dig a hole in the garden to get all the way to Mexico, and then you did eat worms with your spoon on the way to stay fat. This spoon was the same you gave your twins. Then you used it to dig a hole to their clockwork souls, and you ate up their hearts like soup on the way to keep you fat. Fat little mole, where will you dig next, I asks, you and your little silver spoon, made from the silver spine of your children, and wrapped in the hair of your daily departed. Dear sweet Jesus, my darling Lilibeth, what am I become? I don't know, let me turn my fucking lantern on and see what the hell's going on. Now where am I? Oh, good. It seems that the pressure system is indeed the Achilles heel of this facility, something I clearly did not realize in my first clumsy attempt at sabotage. If I reroute the steam, I can wreak havoc. This thing's gonna collapse on my head. In the throes of my evil, I sent children into the pipes to clean them. And it seems likely there is another entrance I can use to escape this noxious maelstrom of engines. I will ignore the burning in my nostrils from the fumes of that godless Compound X that fuels these machines, and I will become the saboteur. I will destroy the pressure system, enabling me to enter the pipes without fear. Alright, what does that say? Warning, steam vent access only at low pressure. Alrighty. There's a rope. Ropes are pretty handy. Danger. Ensure conduits are correctly placed to avoid pressure backdrifts. Child fatalities this month, 17. Oh, I can go this way now. Okay. Pressure regulator. Some form of steam regulator. I'll wager if I disable it, the damage caused by the rushing steam pressure could be catastrophic. Certainly enough to force a temporary stalling of this entire engine. That should cause the steam pressure to drop. Mandus, you clever little goat. I can feel this horror, this grief, this betrayal boil into fury. I will not stand. I will not be undertrodden. If this machine is my heirloom, I am the overman. I'm afraid I don't know what that means. Oh! I was supposed to cap the glass. Okay. Now quickly, through the pipes before the pressure returns and they fill with boiling corrosive steam. I sense the machine snarl itself about me. It's unholy, inhuman. Its unholy, inhuman mind coil and slick, and send its dark tendrils through its conduits to repair the damage. I will return to the streets. I will fetch help, and I shall lead the people upon the factory, burn it to the ground, and seal this evil place underground forever. Ow. Dick. God damn it. Would you fucking knock it off?
This is your doom, Mandus. This is what you dreamt it to be.
I will stop you. I will save them.
You are too late. It begins. My work has begun. Kill them, my piggies. Kill them all.
Should you really be trusting an elevator? Hurry up. Get out of the elevator. It's gonna collapse.
Oh God, no, what have I done?
Okay. Apparently a streaker is dead.
Madness, I know you are out here. I own this city. I am this city.
No! This is not what I meant! This is not what I meant at all!
October 25th. No one misses the poor. Round up some orphans and the work will thank you for it. Disappear a whore and a gentleman applauds you. Call a beggar and a lady walks safely again. I hate them. I hate them more than any of the others. This privilege, this pretension, these so-called leaders, these pillars of society, these rich and fanciful, they wear their filth on the inside, but they are no less dirty. I have plans for them all. We will feed them, and then we will feed from them. Okay.
Redeem yourselves. Redemption is at hand. Enter the cleansing and set your souls free. For you are born into filth and will die as pigs. Only through my redemption can you ascend to the skies and claim the heavens as your kingdom. Fall on your knees. Ashes, bones, and ashes. For the pile will reach critical, and we can have such a burning that this city will shine as a beacon of redemption for the world.
God forgive me, what I have unleashed. I stand and smell the burning city. I see ash upon the wind. I hear the roars of the sickening beasts and the screams as they fall upon the city and drag its people below for the slaughter. Now I begin to understand what the other composite ingredient of a Compound X must be. And I also understand this. It is my responsibility now. I must find a way back to the heart of the machine and complete what I started. October 24th. We have set aside an entire wing of the mansion for their parties. We invite them from near and far, and we guzzle them in with fine wine and the finest cuts in all of London. My God, Mandus, but these chops are rather divine. Who is your butcher? Feed them up, for the wine and the grains will also lend a character to the product. Keep the flesh relaxed. opium in the champagne and gravy, a hog roast every night for the Duke and the Duchess, an actress battered and sliced, an artisan in every mouthful, an importer of fine teas stewed in their own leaves. They bicker and breed under the table, by the fireplace, on the carpet stained with wine and fat, whilst long-dead nobles of deformed grace and cold stare watch them from gilded frames along the crooked walls. We will hose it down later, as we shuffle them into our machine. Okay. So I can't go that way. Sounds more like fireworks than burning. Come on, let me in. Now where the hell am I supposed to go? I stand to look at myself in the mirror, penis in hand, and my reflection grins at me, and his mouth is full of the sulfur mustards. Vain fool, he sneers, are you really so very different? Do you genuinely believe your works of evil are any greater than the rest of them? You are simply a weak man, a product of his age, the same as any other. This is empire, cretin. This is the killing idiocy, the natural result of the social Darwinism. If you are evil, then this world is evil. You just let the blood run in the street rather than hiding it in the poorhouse. You hold the blade and slide it home yourself. You do not pay a man to do this for you where you cannot see it. If you are evil, at least yours is an honest evil, and that alone makes you Ubermensch. And thus I wash my hands and take to bed. Does that mean Superman? I doubt Superman would agree. Okay, there's nothing else.
Do you hear me, Mandus? This is what you planned.
This area is for horses only. Motor carriages must use alternate entrance. Ow. Oh shit. Jesus. Fucking right in my face. Asshole. There are too many of these damnations, these beasts loose on the street to have all come from the engine rooms. As I emerged, I encountered 3 of the damnable pneumatic lifts would suggest the machine has been planning this for some time, smuggling routes to the surface all about this neighborhood. If my bearings are correct, beyond the alley I should stand directly over the ignition rooms, and I will wager that if I find a pneumatic there, it will carry me back to the machine's heart.
Beast! Creature! Where are my children? Where are my children?
I have returned, an angel of vengeance, a saboteur once more. I will find a way to stop this vast enterprise of slaughter. Enough destruction opened the heart before, confused the machine enough to spring its locks in secret doorways. I must cause it great shock, stab its eye, poke hot wires into its ears, hammer to its teeth, and push glass into every orifice. Then it will gasp, and in that gasp, it will scuttle into its throat. I will scuttle into its throat and stab its heart from inside. Iron Butler. So are those like those Mr. Handies? Or whatever the hell those were called? Those robots from Fallout. Well, I don't know if they were in 2 or 1, but at least 3 in New Vegas. A spark plug. There's only one. I guess it would help to see what I'm looking at. Danger, Compound X. No naked flames, no unshielded electrics. This electrification must be lethal to the touch, now to confound the machine and flood the system, this time not with sewage, but boiling, sparking liquid death. Okay. October 25th. No machine blades for Fatty Bishop and Gluttony Heiress. Prime cuts all for the sorting bins and the very best, as always, back in the dumbwaiter to the kitchens above, to be stewed and plumped and gravied and breadcrumbed and returned to the table for the next night's feast. And not every night, you see, although we have begun to increase the frequency of the final act. Unlike the poor, the rich will be missed, given time. We will continue to spoil and ready them, and our fine foods are now exported to mansions and lodges across London. And it has been noted in the Times of late how rather overweight the great and the good are becoming, with their diets of fine wine and rich meat. Indeed, in Punch just last week, a cartoon showed Viscount Selwyn as a stuffed pig laid upon a platter for his peers to dine upon. A vicious and cowardly slander, no doubt, but he tasted delicious.
But will they be free?
Yes, my friend. Drained and bled and freed from the prison of the flesh. Free to ascend as smoke to the stars.
And the good? The word? How will we save them?
Show me these worthy Mandus. Show me these good. I do not see them.
The Tripery. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it has something to do with sheep stomachs. Danger, Compound X. This vile concoction, this Compound X, is the arterial blood of this horror. Boiled, it creates the steam to drive pistons, but here it is freezing and flows above the components to keep them cool. Why should it be that the deeper I go, the cooler it becomes? What great process generates such heat that the machine must quench it with a cocktail of blood and effluent? Coolant pumps. Alright, well, I'm going to stop here. Thanks for watching.